Today, we will discuss a fundamental principle in the field of cybersecurity known as CIA, which stands for confidentiality, integrity, and availability. This principle serves as the cornerstone of all security solutions, tailored to the unique circumstances of each organization, which may affect their prioritization. Let's start with confidentiality. This principle is about ensuring that data, objects, or resources are not accessed by unauthorized users. For example, consider a medical records system. Confidentiality in this system ensures that patient records are only accessible to healthcare providers who are authorized, thereby protecting sensitive information from being accessed by anyone else. Next is integrity. This principle ensures that data, objects, or resources are not altered by unauthorized users. A practical example of this could be a banking system, where it is crucial that transaction records are not altered by unauthorized parties. Integrity ensures that the balance in your account reflects the true amount based on your authorized transactions, preventing any form of tampering. Lastly, we have availability. This principle ensures that data, objects, or resources are always accessible to authorized users when needed. An example of this can be seen in online services like cloud storage. Availability ensures that you can access your stored files and data whenever you need them, regardless of the time or location, as long as you have the necessary credentials and an internet connection. Together, these three principles form the CIA triad, providing a comprehensive approach to security that protects information from unauthorized access, alteration, and ensures it is available to legitimate users. In cybersecurity, when the foundational principles of CIA, confidentiality, integrity, and availability, are compromised, we encounter what is known as DAD, disclosure, alteration, and destruction. These represent the failures of the respective principles of CIA. Additionally, overprotection of one principle can negatively impact the others, illustrating the need for balance. Starting with disclosure. This failure occurs when unauthorized entities gain access to sensitive or confidential materials. An example of this is a data breach where personal information from a secure database is leaked online. This compromises the confidentiality of the data, as it's accessed by people who are not meant to see it. Next, we have alteration. This failure refers to the unauthorized modification of data. Whether maliciously or accidentally, when data is altered, it compromises its integrity. Imagine a scenario where a hacker gains access to a traffic management system and changes the timing of the traffic lights. This could lead to traffic issues or accidents, showing how crucial data integrity is for safety and reliability. Destruction represents the third type of failure, where resources are damaged or made inaccessible to authorized users. This can be seen in a denial-of-service attack where a website is overwhelmed with traffic, making it unavailable to legitimate users. This impacts the availability aspect of the CIA triad. Overprotection is another crucial aspect to consider. Overprotecting confidentiality can lead to restrictions in availability. For example, if a system is locked down too tightly, it might prevent legitimate users from accessing the information they need promptly. Similarly, overprotecting integrity by implementing too many verification checks might slow down system performance, affecting availability. On the other hand, providing excessive availability can compromise confidentiality and integrity, as it might make the system too open and vulnerable to attacks. Understanding these dynamics is essential for creating balanced and effective security measures in any organization. Expanding further on cybersecurity principles, we now move into the concepts of authenticity, non-repudiation, and the AAA services, which include identification, authentication, authorization, auditing, and accounting. Authenticity in cybersecurity ensures that data is genuine and comes from its claimed source. This principle ties closely with integrity and non-repudiation. For instance, when you download software from a website, a digital signature helps verify that the software indeed comes from the legitimate developer and has not been tampered with, maintaining its authenticity. Non-repudiation is a security principle that ensures the subjects of actions or events cannot deny their involvement. A common example is in email communications where a digital signature confirms not only the sender's identity but also their consent to the content sent, making it impossible for the sender to deny sending the email. Moving on to AAA services, which are critical for managing and securing user access within systems. 1. Identification is the process of claiming an identity. For example, entering a username when you log into a computer system. 2. Authentication is the process of verifying the claimed identity. This is often done through passwords, biometric data, or security tokens. For example, after you enter your username, you need to enter a password to prove that you are the owner of that username. 3. Authorization involves assigning permissions to users to access certain resources. Once authenticated, the system determines what files and data you are allowed to access based on the permissions set for your user account. 4. Auditing is about recording the actions of users after they log in. This can help track who accessed specific files and made changes to them, crucial for security audits and forensic investigations. 5. Accounting, or sometimes referred to as accountability, involves holding users accountable for their actions post-access. This ensures that actions are traceable to individuals, which is essential for maintaining security and integrity within the system. These principles and services together create a robust framework for managing security and maintaining trust in digital environments. Delving into cybersecurity mechanisms, we discuss concepts like defense in depth, abstraction, data hiding, security through obscurity, encryption, and the importance of security boundaries. Defense in depth, also known as layered defense, involves the use of multiple controls in succession. A typical scenario is the use of both perimeter firewalls and data center firewalls, providing a detailed approach to securing a network at various points. At a macro level, it combines managerial, technical, and physical control measures to create a robust security infrastructure. Abstraction is an efficient way to handle security management by grouping elements with similar attributes together. A common example is role-based access control, RBAC, where users are granted access to resources based on their role within the organization. This method simplifies and strengthens security by ensuring that only authorized roles can access certain data or functionalities. Data hiding involves storing data in places that require authorization to access or view, ensuring that while the data's existence is known, it remains inaccessible without proper permissions. This principle is crucial in protecting sensitive information from unauthorized access. Security through obscurity involves keeping the existence of an object or resource unknown to potential attackers, with the hope that if they are not aware of it, they cannot target it. While this approach can be part of an overall security strategy, relying solely on obscurity is not advisable as it does not guarantee security if the obscurity is compromised. Encryption is a method of converting data into a format that cannot be read without the corresponding decryption key. This ensures that even if data is intercepted, it cannot be interpreted by anyone who does not possess the key. Finally, the concept of a security boundary delineates areas with different security requirements or needs. This could be between two networks, subnets, or environments, either physical or logical. Security policies are typically implemented at these boundaries to protect the security on both sides. An example would be the use of firewalls and monitoring systems that regulate and log all cross-boundary traffic to prevent unauthorized access and ensure data integrity. Together, these mechanisms form a comprehensive approach to protecting information systems from various security threats, ensuring the integrity, confidentiality, and availability of data.